I've been trying hard to go live all day. But I finally made it on because I guess everybody is sleeping now. So I think YouTube has made a way for videos not to show up for me because I'm sitting up here trying my best to keep on trying to watch everything the right way. What's up, Amy? Amy, I gave you a five letter word on your video. Did you see it? I just did it. Did you see it, girl? Did you see it? I was like, why nobody's giving her a five-letter word? So I gave you a five-letter word, girl. Hi, Lori. How y'all doing? I tried so hard to go live earlier today, but nobody would let me do it. I'm talking about people were texting, calling, breaking through video uploads, breaking through when I got ready to press the live button. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till everybody goes to sleep because they wouldn't leave me alone. So I even started making a video with me taping this page off and doing these two little tiny drawings and coloring them. And guess what? Somebody broke through the video. And I was like, they messed up my video. And I know I should have changed the settings on my phone. I know. But it was just like, if it wasn't one thing, it was another. So I was like, that's okay. So I just kept on doodling and watching videos today. I was like, I'm just going to watch videos and doodle. That's what I'm going to do. So that's what I did. So I drew this, and I'm working on this. I was like, let me just make little scenery. And I didn't want to make everything a landscape like this. Like, I said, then when I did this one, I said, okay, this is not like this. And then I did this, and now I'm on this. Just making little drawings. That's all. Okay. All right. So let me see what I'm going to do now. So, yeah, I was like, I'm gonna make tiny little drawings tonight. Did I finish coloring my page from yesterday? No, I didn't. I was like, I did not finish coloring my page, but it's gonna be a whip, okay? It's gonna be a whip. It's a cute whip, but it's gonna be a whip. Cause I like the page I was coloring, but I just didn't finish it. I was like, I'm gonna finish that. Yep. So making tiny little drawings, cause I like drawing. And in the morning, I'll might just finish doing the whip page or something else. Who knows? So what y'all been doing? I saw Amy as usual make quite a few videos in the daytime, and it's cool, girl. I love it. I was like, Amy is getting down making all these videos today. So you got up too early and couldn't stop. Okay. So that girl, that happens sometimes. You get up too early and can't stop. So Amy, now that I finished with the book of Matthews, I don't have another video coming out with the scripture reading, not yet, and I have to flip through the Bible and find another story that I want to do. Because I'm not gonna do everything in the Bible, read everything in the Bible. I have to flip through and get something else ready. So I feel like a pastor getting my stuff ready, getting my sermon ready. So I was like, okay, I just flip through, find me something else to read that I'm interested in reading, and then I'll just have that set up. Hopefully tonight I'll flip through it so I can get one up, because I like to post them in the morning at 9 o'clock, posting for the scripture readings. I have those set for 9 a.m. all the time for them to come out at 9 a.m. But I would pre-record them the day before so that they can go up at 9 a.m. But if I don't pre-record one tonight, it won't be one at 9 a.m. So I hope I will be able to do it. All right, so let's see. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 drawings. So I guess I'll just color, because y'all, I didn't pull out no paint, no paint, markers, and I use the alcohol markers, and I use my Juilliard markers. That's what I use to do these little drawings. I was like, I ain't playing around with no paint tonight. I don't want to get no water. I don't want to be doing none of that. Squeezing paint out, this, then the other. Nope, nope, nope. So, of course, the Juilliards, some things I had to use the Juilliard on when I wanted to cover lines or something. And then mainly, if I don't want to cover the lines, I'll use the alcohol markers, which is what I'm about to do. So now, let's see. Y'all kind of quiet, and y'all was real quiet last night. Did y'all understand when I was telling Annie that I was only just asking anyway about doing the marathon video, the live stream? I was just asking questions. I didn't want to do no 24-hour, no. I was like, I was just only asking, and didn't nobody else say nothing. It was just birds chirping in the background. I was like, y'all crazy. Y'all weren't saying nothing. Oh, just text you. Oh, okay. Uh, just text me. She's going to do painting ATC card. Oh, she did. Oh, girl. Amy, I wish I had your number too, girl, because I would like to talk in the background about things with you. Uh, I only have one person, well, two people from YouTube phone numbers. It's Bubbles and the other lady that I told you I met from a long time ago. And I knew Bubbles for a while too already. I was like, I ain't text Bubble today. I was gonna text her and tell her I was going live because I know she at work, so she'll know. But I didn't. I just got on this. I mean, I did check the streets, and Rajali T, I think she was just wrapping up or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I know. All right. Oh, she just needed to know the size. Okay, she just needed to know what size the ATC cars were going to be. Yeah, I was like, "Ooh, Amy is getting down with these ATC cars, and they look marvelous, girl. I love them." I'll Instagram it in DM. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, girl. Yeah. So it's wild out here in these YouTube street with these live streaming. videos late at night. I was like, who is this person? Who is that person? Oh, and Amy, I subbed to Dee Dee Wellington. I wasn't subscribed to her, so I subscribed to her today. I was like, okay, so I found out who she is now. Lori, when you gonna do your live video again? Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Trying to see what I'm gonna be like watching. I just watched Foxy video. I watched Bubble video today, and I watched, who else did I watch? Yours, Amy. You had several, so I was watching a bunch of yours. Oh, Lori told you about Dee Dee Wellington. Okay, Friday at midnight Eastern time. Okay, Friday for you. Let me see. I wish I could get Lori to try it. Lori, so she wants you to try making what, the ATC cards and stuff. Okay, all right, y'all. I I was looking at some cards today. I wanted to show you this, Amy. So when the G kids is over here, that's what we're gonna call them. Those G kids is over here. Um, I when I was at the DT, I bought the little things to make them the bracelets because I knew they was gonna be over here. Probably make myself a bracelet too. Not, yeah, I probably will. I was gonna say not really, but yeah, I am. I'm gonna use it because there's a lot of beads in there, and they like their bracelets, even though they kept taking them on and off. One of the oldest one said, "Grandma, you made this too tight." I said, "Girl, go on somewhere." Look, about these little cards, not for the grandkids, okay? Because they neither one of them little ones know how to do no addition. Okay, so I was like, I didn't see no regular cards in the Dollar Tree, so I was like, I got these. They kind of big though. They big. They this size. So I was like, let me see what's on these cards, because I didn't know what was on these cards. I used to buy cards for the two oldest grandkids when they were smaller from the Dollar Tree all the time in the little kids section, buy them the things to do up in there. So what's on the it's numbers on both sides. So it's not a blank card on either side. I was like, okay, this is something that's already cut out. But anywho, nevertheless, I probably best be like, Lori be having me cracking up about painting stuff. Lori be like, I ain't buying no paint, no glue. I'm not doing none of that. Lori is too funny. She like, I ain't doing none of that. So she don't like doing that. So you just like the color, Lori. That's cool, girl. No stress, okay? No stress. No stress. No stress. No stress. No stress. No stress. I know how it feel though. I know that the stress when people try to get you to do stuff, Lori. So I do understand. So I'd be like, oh Lord, they want me to do this. They want me to do that. I'd be like, oh God, Lord. I'd be stressing over here too when people try to get me to do a bunch of stuff. I'd be like, nope, nope, nope. Nope, I ain't doing that. Nope, I ain't doing that. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, and I almost got into trouble. I almost got into trouble last night just inquiring a couple of questions about the streaming thing, the marathon streaming, that I almost got pulled into doing one. I'm like, I was just asking. I was just asking. I ain't trying to do no 6 hour, no 12 hour, or I was like, because Bubbles said she was gonna do the 6 hour one, but she said she's gonna take little breaks in between. So, um, okay, she said yes, color. I have watercolor pencils and ink tints and Neo 2s. Yeah, that's the extent of you doing anything with a brush. So do you have that watercolor? I mean, yeah, the watercolor brush, this thing right here, or do you have the real brush? Do you have one of these things, or you have real paint brushes when you do it? Because that's cool, Lori. I had the Neo 2s and I don't even pull them out that much. I need to use those too, but I don't be thinking about those. I'll be like, I ain't pulling those out. I just don't. I just don't. And I had the ink tints too. They just sitting in my pencil case, right with those polys. And I have not used neither one of them. That's crazy. This a color. This a nice color. This is like a rust color, and you wouldn't even think that this light color on this lid is this dark color right here. That's crazy. Yeah. Just like I just made my own big coloring page. Like just go down and color that next down there. Okay, let me see what you said. Both, but I like the water brushes. Okay, so you like the water brushes. Okay, yeah. Um, I like the water brushes and I like the real brushes. I like both of them. But it's cool, Lori. That's why I was like, we ain't even gonna stress Lori out talking about woo woo woo. Jump on the bandwagon, stand on one leg, hop like a frog. Okay, we ain't getting ready to tell you to leap over no buildings. Okay, so that's cool. We love you, Lori. No stress, no stress, no stress, no stress. Yeah, you see, I'm over here doing what I want to do. I was doing what I want to do, and but Amy, I really like doing that little color on all the pages in that book today. So I will be doing another color, but with some different pencils, like we talked about, different pencils in that book for tomorrow. Because I was like, hold up, I got to keep sharpening this pencil, this poly to keep going. So we're gonna roll that back to some Timu pencils I got or something, or some other little pencils I got. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to roll that right on back. That's what you got to do. You just roll it back and get you some other pencils. You're welcome, Lori. This is, you know, uh, YouTube will make you have a heart attack. Be like, my head is spinning and I can't stop it spinning. You can do it. We all can do it together. We like, nope. So, y'all like my little flowers I drew right there for the building? That's cute. Yep, that's cute. And Amy, I didn't know you had that book, that Zen book, girl. That Zen book. Oh, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh, I got these cards in my hand. Okay. What you think about these cards? I'm probably I'm gonna do something crafty. Once I learn how to do the ATC cards, I'm gonna use these cards and make something too. These are not, of course, these are bigger than ATC cards, but that's cool. You know, this will be my little project, right? Your little project. And then I got that reflection paper, that big old thing with all the different papers up in it and stuff. I was gonna cut that out and cover up one side of the cards and move it forward and do some things like you doing, like that 5-letter word, 4-letter word, 3-letter word, 6-letter word. Yeah, I could. Yeah, we got to use some for that task. We got to use some of the other pencils, okay? We got to use some of the other pencils. All right, so I color all those flowers, the outside of them. I guess I could spin some color in the inside of them. Y'all see my new name Lori gave me. Y'all see my new name Lori gave me. What new name? What's the new name? Lori gave you a new name? Let me travel colors and crafts. Oh, you put crafts at the end. Yeah, okay, hold on. I just realized that, girl. I just realized that. I know, right? Sometimes. Cool. Yeah, nice. I be feeling like changing my name too because I be doing all types of stuff. I got Mary's Life channel because I didn't know what kind of videos I was gonna make. My daughter at one point wanted me to make uh videos. Yeah, she added that crafts at the end. Yeah, and crafts. Um I uh I don't know how to change my name. I mean, I do know how to change my name, but it's so many Mary's Crafts. This, Mary's Life. I mean, what are I gonna put? Mary's Craft Channel One. Mary's Color. I don't know how. I don't even know how to rename my thing because there's so many Marys in the world that got coloring channels. They just did it, all the different ways that I can think of already. And I was like, you know what? I can't even put the word coloring in my name for my channel. I can't even put coloring with Mary. I can't even put coloring first. There's so many Marys out here on YouTube that got the channel name that they tweaked it already. I'm like, they done tweaked it already, and here I am talking about, so I want to tweak it. I want to be part of the gym. I want to be part of the fam. Can I be part of the fam? Nope. They like, nope. We already got this. We the Mary click right here. We got all these names sold up. Okay, gone somewhere. Yeah, they sent me packing that I can't even get no artsy name. Look at both of y'all. Coloring with Lori. Coloring Amy Travel Colors and what am I gonna make up, y'all? Y'all help me make up something. Can y'all help me make up something? And then I got to do the research on these names and stuff to see if I can change my name up. What this Mary's Life Channel One got to do with any of this crafty stuff I got over here? Nothing. It has nothing to do with it. But here I am, trying my best. And Bubbles, instead of Bubbles Studio, Bubbles got what she got? Bubbles Art Studio. Because on my banner on my channel, if you go to my channel, I have Mary's Art I got Mary's Art Studio on there. And on the coffee page, I got Mary's Art Studio on there. But I also got Mary's Life channel on the coffee too. But it's just like, what can you you know, it's just crazy. I wish I could change it. I want to change it. Really do. Really, 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 really do. Really, really, really do. But I can't, girl. I mean, I can't change it to what I want to change it to. So I have to be creative, which I gave up a long time ago. And just left it like Mary's Life Channel without no coloring word up in it. Because there's so many of them out there. All right, Lori said, Mary's Arts and Coloring. Mary Arts and Coloring. All right, I'm gonna have to plug that into YouTube and see what happens to see if it's somebody named like that. Let me go on my other phone. Let's check it out. Let's check it out, y'all. Let's see. Search Mary's apostrophe S um arts. I see Mary Artsy World, Artsy Mary, Mary Arts and Craft, Mary Art World, Mary Art School, Mary Art Hub. All this stuff already showing up just by putting the word art in. Okay, arts and Mary Art. Is somebody called Mary Art and Craft already? Okay, and Mary Arts and Coloring. Okay. Okay. I don't see anybody like that right now. Hold on. I press search. I press search. Let's see what we got going on here. Uh, what is all this? Who is all these people? Just playing. I don't see nobody. They just showed my channel. Nope, don't nobody have that so far. I don't see nobody have that. That one wasn't showing up. Let me write that in my notebook, girl. Hold on. Cause I want to change it. Cause I can change it now. Where's my pen at? I got a Miss Kitty pen over here somewhere. There she go. Lori is the bomb, ain't she? Coming up with something. Okay, she said I'll be back going to jump in the shower. Okay, okay, Lori. So my name probably be changed tomorrow, girl. Just playing. Like it's gonna be changed tomorrow because I swear I would like to have the word coloring in my name. No new pad, no new notepad. Uh, all right. So tomorrow, Amy, I am gonna look and see because on my computer is one thing. My computer, my phone is one thing to look at it on here, but when you go to your computer, you will see a plethora of names that didn't even show up on your phone. You would. Thank you, Lori. I hope that works, girl. I do hope that works. All right, let's close that other phone out. All right. So y'all, I put all my Miss Snooty stuff on my desk because I had misplaced this, just like I misplaced my glue stick. So now I got Miss Snooty cup and my notepad on my desk. I was like, I'm gonna have all my Miss Snooty stuff on my desk together. I wish I had a Miss Snooty ink pen. Now y'all look into that, y'all. I'm gonna look into how to make a Miss Snooty pen, and we're gonna have Miss Snooty pen, girl. Have a Miss Snooty pen. So yeah, so we got a Miss Kitty pen with it. Hello Kitty pen with it. All right, back to the little tiny drawings I made today. All right, now what's next? Let's see. Okay, I started on these little buildings I made. Yeah, Lori, I try to be creative, girl. I be trying to be keep up my creative side along with coloring and stuff too. So I was like, Mary, be careful. Don't lose your mojo. Do whatever type of drawing you want to do and just do it. Because once you lose your mojo, it'll take a while to get it back. So if I figured out if I keep doing it, just keep doing little small ones, it'll be okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I can't be misplacing Miss Snooty. I had slid her somewhere, the notebook underneath something, and then it was lost in the sauce. And then I was like, oh my God, why is it lost? I was like, that's okay, I'm gonna get it back. All right, this is what I want to do. I want to take this out and do the middle of this building right quick around these windows. Yeah, I be losing stuff. And I said if I keep it all on my desk, sometimes my desk be feeling crowded. That's what it be. And then I'll be like, I gotta get this off of here. Okay, that's a good color combo. Color combo. Let me put this yellow on this other one. Yeah, the channels need a new um when your channel need to be freshened up a little bit, channel name, channel whatever. And then I can just go and redo my banner and put that on there and redo my banner for my channel and everything gonna be all good. I know, right, Amy? I know. I was like, how both of us be thinking about the same thing? That's crazy. That's because, we like, here together. We like, you be like, I thought about this in my mind's eye last night, and then it was like magic that I got on YouTube and somebody I know thinking about the same stuff. Get some of these markers off my desk because it's getting kind of crowded. Yep, Amy. I love you, Amy. Oh, all right. Pushing some of these markers back up in here because it's like my desk was getting out of control. I don't like out of control stuff. Let me move these markers up so because this one act like it don't want to go in there. Okay, there you go. All right, so um, let's see. What other color? What other color? Okay, buildings, 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 building. Nope, I want to say blue for the sky. I want to do all the buildings while I'm thinking about doing these buildings and then do the sky is blue. I don't think I made a red. And I'm saving red for the other side. The other side. What else? Mary? That already got a purple building. I don't have a light green building. Let's do that. But on the opposite side. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's the fat side. I better look at what I'm doing. So, Amy, did anybody else give you a 5 letter word? They better quit playing. Playing. Nobody messing around with y'all on these YouTube streets. Y'all better quit playing. Because Amy is not playing. She come to y'all channel, give y'all wonderful comments, and y'all up here just making uh, everything just be quiet, just quietly listening and not participating. Don't you just hate that? Be like, girl, if you don't say something, say something. Say something, say something. Because YouTube is free, unless you make your videos, wherefore you just gonna charge people to put them on private and only certain people can look at them or whatever it is that you can do on here. So only if you can do that That's the only way that certain things are gonna, you know, you're not gonna be able to look at. But these people, they don't want to pay for nothing. They'll go find somebody else to look at. They'll be like, I ain't paying for that. I'm just gonna go and look at somebody else for free. People giving that info for free. But YouTube made it where for everybody is giving out free info to everybody. All you gotta do is type it in, and then you can see it on YouTube. What one person might charge you for, the other person you can get it for free. So people just bump around till they find whoever it is that they can get it from. Yeah, you know, everybody don't watch all of my uploads either. They don't. If I do uploads, they don't be watching all my uploads, and they don't be saying nothing. It be looking like, and they don't be saying nothing, girl. It be like chirp, 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 chirp. It be the chirping sounds of the empty YouTube streets. It'd be like empty YouTube streets. It's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You peoples. You peoples. I be thinking I'm putting right in. Is this the same green? No, it ain't the same green, but it's kind of close. But we're gonna do it anyway. Yeah. Earlier today, I swear to God, I was trying to make a video right after I made that video. Um, with the Zen coloring books, and then next thing you know, I was like, people is just bumping me off my freaking video. I tried to make at least 3 videos today. That was the plan, to make 3 videos, but that didn't even happen. It didn't even happen, and I was just like, ah. That's how I was. And when all of that was happening, I said, you know what? I'm gonna float away from here, go do some laundry, do some housework, come back. Then that's what I did. That's what I did. And then I was like, my other friend that live. Well, I'm about to tell you where this girl live at. I said that live. Then I was like, why am I about to say this? But anyway, my other friend I met on YouTube. That's what I'm gonna say. She I talked to her. She had called me a couple of times. She called me early in the morning. She didn't know she. I got bumped off one time by her. She was at work and she wanted to show me something or tell me something, whatever was going on, and then um, and then after that, we did end up talking for about 3 hours. So that took up time for me to be doing YouTube videos. So I was like, I'm gonna spend time, talking to her. So I talked to her for a while, and then um, we talked about all types of stuff. We was talking about um, Bible scripture stuff, and we was talking about it. It wasn't about the title. The topic wasn't about giving, but it ended up being giving because she had read something in the Bible, and she said that she didn't know if she was doing this or not. Like, like if somebody need help, like helping them, like have to be one way of doing it. And she said, I was like, am I doing that though? Am I doing that? She said, because if I see people out on the I don't stop and just get them money. If I see talking about homeless people, you say, yeah. So I said, well, that doesn't that's not the only way to give. You can give million and one type of ways. You can give a lot of different ways. So I was telling her like giving isn't just about money, or giving isn't just about giving people food, or giving isn't about giving people clothes. It's a lot of things. It's lots of things about giving. You know, you can give lots and lots of different ways to people. Hey, Bubbles. What's up, Bubbles? I had said I started to text you and tell you I was going live because I knew you was at work, girl. You and your 101 paints you got over there. You got so many paints. I said, this girl got so much paint. So much paint. Paint, 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 paint. This paint, that paint. I say Bubbles over there getting down, making those little color what do you call what would you call those? I was gonna say, what are color strips? Color I'm like, what are you calling these? So is that the title of your video? What's the title of your video? Color swatch strips. What is it? I'm like, color swatch strip. And we got that same cutter thing, Bubbles. I said, oh my God, we got the same cutter thing. I got several. I got a small one in my room. Is that big one in my room? No, that big one is still in my room. Where is it at? Matter of fact, I was like, we got. Yeah, I said, she is the swatch queen over there. Yes, 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 she is. She is doing it all over there. Yep, we do got the same one. Here go, man. It is still in my room. Here you go. I said, oh my God, we got the same cutter thing. I said, this thing is humongous. Um, okay, so uh, let me put that back over there. Mm. I should cut some strips up and make. Look, I ain't got a plethora of paint. I got mainly my Liquitex paint to swatch. I only got one set of paints to swatch. Bubba got a plethora of paints to swatch. And I got, what's this right here? I got these little deco. I got these little deco. No, this say folklore and this one say deco. So I got these to swatch, and then that's it. I don't have. My video gonna be very short. It's gonna be like chink, and hers is like pink. I was like, this girl be getting down, okay? I was like, look at her. She is doing her thing out here in these YouTube streets over here. Yes, yes, she is. Oh, is this teal looking? What color is that? Kind of teal looking. We ain't gonna do that on there. Nope, we ain't gonna do that. Nope. But I love it. Love it. When I first met Bubbles, I always thought that she was so freaking creative. When I first saw her doing her characters and I saw her coloring, um, and everything, and the choice of coloring pencils and stuff. And at first I was like, oh, I don't need all this stuff. And then I was like, why are you being like that, Mary? Quit being so like honorary. Like, I don't need, I can do this with this. No, I couldn't. My stuff wasn't looking nothing like hers, okay? It was like, ooh, scratch, 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 scratch. It was like, it was crazy. But anyway, I finally had came to my senses. And then ever since then, everything been on and popping, because the coloring community will get you set up, okay? They will get you set up that you don't have nothing to worry about. You just get you some good coloring supplies and the rest will be just immaculate, okay? You can do any and everything. Any and everything will be possible for you to get your coloring on. It will, it will, it will, it will. Yep, love it. I don't have nothing to complain about this coloring community now that I'm all the way in it. I'm in it to win it now. I'm in it to win it. Yeah. Because I met Bubbles a long time ago. When you just like meet people and they, that they are kind people like you, Amy. That's why I'm saying I wish I could talk to you behind the scenes of YouTube too. But you know, you could you just know. You know how you know when you know, you know, you know, you know, you know when you know, you know. And some people, hold on, put that down. Some people are, you know, maybe a little bit non approachable, non approachable, and you know you don't be trying to ask them that because they be like, uh. Okay, hold on. Yeah, because me and Bubble mainly text. We have talked a few times, like talked, and then a few because she be at work for one thing. Um, we'll text, so texting her when she was at work is better. Right. All right. Yep, and Amy, it's a good thing when you meet people, right? And you watch them from a long time ago, and you still watch them even now. Years and years and years go by, and you just keep on watching the people. They like family. Then they like fam. You know, like this is my YouTube fam. Oh, my little building has come alive. It has come alive. What else did I want to do? I had wanted to do something else to these flowers. Yeah, Amy, you see why I was like, I can draw something on my ATC cards, but I can't draw. I had to probably glue a piece of white paper or pick a paper on top of them to draw stuff because I can draw stuff on my ATC cards. Um, which is probably what I do with these. I probably do these something like that with these. Um, I think that'll be cool to do that with those. Be like project, project, projects. I love projects. Love them. Don't you just love a good project, girl? Project. Like look at these little look at these little drawings I've been making. Okay, little drawings. You could just go pummel. Or I ain't even color the sun, girl. I'm talking about I'm finished with this drawing. You could just be like, I'm gonna do this, and then it's like, let it be done. Okay. You like Jesus, let it be done. Okay. I have created this little city. Said, let there be city. And then there's a city. Now, do you believe in magic? Let me see what kind of. I only got one yellow. I only got one yellow in this. What else do I have a little pointy end? Would this do it? Let me see if this will do it. Do this got a point? Let me see. Yes. Let's see if that working. Oh, yes, it do. Okay. You can't even see that. Oh my God, you can't even see that. That's ridiculous. They put you back up there. Put you back up there. You sorry. You sorry. Yeah, I've been messing up my. Thank you, Bubbles. I've been messing up my mat, but I was like, you know what? I don't care. I mean, it is what it is. I've been messing it up, but I was like, I that means I'm using it. That means I'm using it. If it stay pretty, that means I'm not using it, right? And so I was like, all right, let's see here. No, that didn't work. All right, let's see. This the one I changed already, Bubble. So don't talk about me. This the one I changed. Okay, I got it to come down. All right, that's right. All right, little sun. Little sun. All right, that looked okay. That one cute. That one cute. Now I went overboard with this black on this one. So I was like, I know I could take that, knock that back with a one of these Tule Arts right here. I can knock that black back. Knock that black back. Yeah. Knock that black back. Yep, I can knock that black back. You playing with you, black? Oh, I wish I had a. Oh, what is this? This looks like it's cute. All right, she back, y'all. She back. Lori's back. Creative Lori is back. What was I about to do with this? Um, you're welcome, Lori. And like, yeah. So when I go to the big computer over there, it's going to show me the real deal because I've learned about my phone versus the computer. Like this phone don't show you half the stuff that when you go to the real computer. It show you stuff, but it don't show you everything. Oh, and I ain't even look. I ain't haven't been on my computer today, but I did not look for the Hooker Green man, William Hooker from last night. That was funny. He said, "What kind of phone I got?" This phone. I got a regular phone. I got an iPhone. It's it was. I was using my TV though, but yeah, I'm gonna get me some Hooker Green education. I want some Hooker Green education. That's what I want. Hooker Green education. Brought to you by YouTube. Now, I'm going to say that for you. Education. This is cute, but this is too much. Oh, what am I gonna do? If I put the white on there, then it's gonna be ugly, and then I'm gonna be mad, and then talking to myself about this. I put too much black around here. But okay, no. That's even darker. This is even darker. This is bad choice, y'all. Bad choice. Bad choice. Bad choice. Okay, do I have? Nope. That don't do nothing. That don't do nothing. That don't do. That don't do nothing. That don't do. That don't do nothing. I got a white marker. Look at me, y'all. I'm up here trying to get this. I'm trying to get this little tree thing done, but it ain't getting done. Cause it's like I'm gonna need some white to knock back some of this dark black. I should have never used that marker to go over everything. But I did. I'm gonna have to use this. I'm gonna put this on here first as first set of color on here, and then I'm going to use this Toolyard over here. But Toolyard, okay, I got two colors. Let's see. This don't. Why the shaker ain't working in this one? That's how you get mad at your products. You be like, why that ain't working? But it is working. It's not doing full coverage, but it's trying to work. And we're gonna let that dry and dry and dry. I don't know how I went overboard. I just kept going with the black on this one. I was like, Mary, you ain't doing nothing but messing it up. But I was like, but I can fix it later. You can fix it later. And you can fix it later. It's just that once you mess it up, you're gonna be working on it forever to fix it later. So I'm gonna let that dry up and then I'm gonna come back to that one to put some more color on that one. All right, so back to the other picture. What color should I make it? It's cute. Late night creativity. Do y'all get tired of seeing people color all day? All day, and then you flip to something else, be like, I'm gonna watch this right here. I'll be like, okay, watching enough creativity videos. Let me see what else is going on in these YouTube streets. Oh, we found a new show to watch. Well, it's a new show to me. I don't know if it's new. I don't know if it's real new. It's called Friends and Neighbors. Have y'all heard about this TV show? Let me know, y'all, in the chat if you heard about the TV show. All right, so that looks horrible, but I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it right. I'm gonna make it right. Don't worry, I'm gonna make it right. Even if I have to pull out some acrylic paint to fix that, I will, but not right now. I did. Where the marker at? What did I do with the marker? Just that quick. It's not. I'm so blind. I can't see the marker. Oh, here they go. I laid them on top of my iPad. That's not the one that wouldn't shake. This one. This one. This one right here will not shake. Oh, here it come. Here it come. Wait a minute. It's trying to. It's trying to, girl. It's trying to. You will break your arm doing this. Okay, so you haven't heard of that show. Okay. All right. It's about this man who worked at this Fortune 500 company or whatever, and he had the good life. So he lived in a gated community. He went. He got. They showed when he got married. Well, when it first came on, he was at a bar, and a lady was sitting at the end of the bar, and he could see these dudes, these guys. I said these dudes. These guys were trying to approach her and talk to her. Okay, my marker is finally getting there, y'all. Um, and they, some douchebags and stuff. So um, she saw him at the other end of the bar, and she said, "You look like somebody I should be talking to." She said, "But you never came down to rescue me, so I came down here to the end of the bar with you." And then he said, "Oh, really?" He said, "So then," um, he said, how do you know that?" And long story short, they ended up sleeping together. Okay, we ain't gonna go through the whole little conversation what they said. Okay, so okay, Mary trying to do this because her paint came out for her. So um, we're gonna back up just a little bit on the story. She had told him in the bar where they was at that she knows him from work, but she works on a different floor. She said she named who she worked with, I guess, and that didn't matter to him at that point. Um, but nevertheless, I think a couple of weeks had went by, like 3 weeks went by. Why they go? They fired him. So his wonderful life that he had was gone at this point because his wife and him had got a divorce. Because they were showing his gated community and all the people that he knew lived in the gated community, and they had their own little club, social club that they went to, and he was part of that, and then he wasn't part of that, and then now he's broke because they also took all his money from him. So whatever type of business accounts he had, anything linked to the company, they took it from him. I'm gonna put that right there so I can remember to come back when it dries. And so of course he had the downsides. His wife had cheated on him with his best friend who was a basketball player. And so she got the house and she moved the basketball player in where her two kids still living there too. So now they living in the big house that the man used to live in, and he had to go get him another little house. So now this is going on. Or does he have an apartment or condo or something? I don't know what it is that he living in, but nevertheless, he broke. I mean, broke, like broke, zero, y'all, zero, because they took everything from him. So he was going on interview after interview. All these companies, the man had blackballed him and called all the other companies so they wouldn't hire him. So he didn't have no money. And so then he was like, oh, he still was trying to show up and be at the parties that they was having. And of course, the basketball player and his ex-wife were at the parties too. So he's still trying to socialize, but he tweaking because this man got his wife, and that's his life over there. And they living up in the house that he built, that he had got. And I was like, that's crazy that basketball player man is at the parties with his ex-wife. So I was like, okay, so now um he tweaking, and he said, I got to go to the bathroom. This is where the story about to get juicy, y'all. He go inside the house because the where they had the party at was at one of their houses. He go inside the house and he walks around. He looking at stuff. He playing with their little soap dishes in their bathroom. He just walking around the whole entire house till he gets to the master bedroom. So he goes in and he's looking through all these things, not like looking at first like he was trying to take anything. So he's looking at all these things, and he come across a drawer. So he pulls the drawer out, and he see money, watches, everything up in the drawer. So he was, I guess it clicked. He needed some money. He took a watch. He was like, I ain't seen him wear this in a while. He had this years ago, and I don't never see him see this watch right here on his arm. So he took that watch, and then he took a wad of money. So he took it, and then he was gone. So then he tried to go to a local pawn shop in the rich neighborhood, and they told him, you need your papers and everything for this to sell this. He said, you ain't got the box, you ain't got the papers to it, and you trying to pawn it at the pawn shop. So that pawn shop owner gave him a phone number and told him to call this other person and go over there to the pawn shop in the hood, and then she'll take care of him. So when he came, he went, he asked for the lady, and then the lady take him in the back, and okay, I'm gonna tell you how much the first pawn shop man was going to give him. The first pawn shop guy was going to give him like $170,000 for the watch, but the pawn shop lady in the hood only was going to give him $65,000. And he was like, nope, 95, at least 95. She said, you can't come here negotiating a price. She said, you do that over there with your rich friends. So he was like, okay. He said, okay. Then she said, okay. Then she said, I'm gonna give you 60,000. He said, no, you said you was gonna give me 65,000. She said, okay, I'm gonna give you 65,000. So she gave him 65,000 for the watch. Then he left. So his son had needed a drum set. So he went and bought his son a drum set because he got moolah now. He got money. So he got $65,000. So he bought his son the drum set, and he was able to pay his rent, because he had to pay rent where he lived there. He needed money. And so he he goes and try to take the drum set over to his ex-wife's house. Nobody was there, but he knew where they keep the spare key at. You know how the people had their spare key on their property. So he knew where the spare key was at to get in. And he took the key from under the rock or whatever it was under. And he went to in the house, and he goes in to set up the drum set. Why he see his daughter, he said hello, trying to go in to see if anybody was in there. Wasn't nobody in there. And so he thought, but his daughter was in there butt naked with her boyfriend. They like the boy running through the house butt naked, and his daughter was like, Dad, girl, you is naked. Like, I can't even, y'all. I can't even. I was just like, he run about the house because he done saw his daughter naked. And then the boyfriend run out the house saying, oh, I'm so sorry. And so he sucker punched the boy in his, in his private parts. And the boy on the ground, and the daughter like, Dad, Dad, why you do that and stuff? I was like, girl, your daddy just caught you getting your freak on. What is you talking about? So he leaves because he got an emergency. His emergency was his sister. His sister is tweaking because the man of her life got married to somebody else, but she left him. I found out later on in the show, because I think I watched 3 episodes of this. She left him at the altar. So now she's sitting on his lawn with her guitar singing Kumbaya songs, talking about, I love you, please, please come back, or whatever she's singing. And so he calls her brother, so, he went and got her off the lawn so that, she wouldn't be over there embarrassing the peoples that live there. Yep, the show is good, y'all. So if y'all want to watch it, I just started watching it. Or would y'all like me to run down this show to y'all every time I get on the live? Because I got to see what other neighbor he gonna rob. Out here robbing the neighbors. Yeah. He's like, everybody in my neighborhood rich. They got money. He said, these rich suckers. He said, I used to be one of them. He said, they don't even need all this stuff. They just buy stuff and just got it sitting around. Look at all this stuff they got in their house. He at the people's house just robbing his neighbors because he need money. Yep. Yeah, yeah. My Tulia, I mean, my Caliar markers are pitiful, y'all. They real pitiful. Y'all know why I say they pitiful? Because I ain't got no good looking browns up in it no more because I burned them up on a poster board. Oh, that was a good story about the TV show, y'all. Yeah, I'm only like episode 3 in, or did I watch 2 or 3 episodes? I just started watching it, so yeah, I'm gonna have some more. I had some more juicy show to tell y'all about. Cause when I be asking y'all, do y'all be watching stuff? Y'all be like, no. What do y'all watch? What do y'all watch? I'm gonna see what these watercolor markers right here do on my page. I know they ain't gonna be nothing like these. They ain't gonna be nothing like the other markers over here. Amy gonna say YouTube, and Lori said, uh, yeah, these who markers. I got a lot of browns in it, but they are like watercolor markers. But my alcohol markers give more intense color, and these Ohuhu markers, they like make it look, like water hit your paper, and it does. That's what this look like. Like it's not a it's not like an alcohol marker. Alcohol marker be coming through, and those acrylic markers are better at doing color payoff. I don't know. I got a brown. But it's like really, really dark. I think this is a brown. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, it's like black. So I'm not gonna. I don't want to use that. This is why I still got this because I didn't use this on my board. So I'm gonna have to get me another alcohol set of markers. I'm just gonna have to because these Caliards are real old anyway. They old. Okay, I had these for a while, and I'm gonna use them till all the juice run out. Okay, use them till all the juice run out. So I'm being very careful with these because right now it's still smooth. I don't like the when it gives my paper a textured feeling. You're like, what is this? Yep, you can't put too much of this on there. It'll mess your paper up. Okay, it'll mess it up. Then you'll be like, oh, my paper is messed up. Oh my god. Oh my god is correct. Correct. You have truly messed it up. So yeah, let's do some sky. I ain't even do these flowers yet, but that's okay. What is that? I don't know what that is in the corner right there. We're gonna put some color over it. Okay, y'all know why I was quiet. Couldn't mess that up. Could not mess that up to be talking to y'all. All right, so not watching anything new. Okay, except Master Chef on Hulu. So you like cooking shows? That's a cooking show, right? I remember I used to binge watch cooking shows. Now I don't. I don't know. I just cook so much stuff. Today I made some quick food, y'all. We go to this place called Home Run Inn. It's a Chicago pizza here. I don't know if y'all have it where y'all at. I don't know if they cross the borders and go other places and it's in stores near you. I don't know. But I had that today. I had bought a box pizza from the store, a Home Run Inn pizza, but that pizza that I posted on YouTube in the community on the community tab, we were actually at the real Home Run Inn. Say yes and yes, yes, yes for those two channels. Okay. All right. So yeah. So and some what else I had? Some cheese sticks. Yep. Had some marinara sauce. It was on and popping. Okay. And that's what I had some quick food. That's why I said I eat other stuff other than fish. I be eating other stuff. It's just a matter of the other stuff. You funny. Yep. Now the one I buy from the store, it's good though. It's good. But the real deal, when you go in there and sit down, oh man, I be like, oh my God, this is so good. Cause you can get a turkey pizza there. You know, they ground the turkey up like ground beef, but it be turkey. It be so good. It be so good. It be extra good. We get the butter garlic butter crust and it be fire. Okay. Yep, so that's what we had today. Sorry no picture was posted. I did take a picture of my food. I was like, I'm gonna post this. But I didn't. So I haven't heard from the fam today. I did text my daughter, but I haven't heard from the fam today. Uh I said good morning. She said good morning back. That was it. That was it for that. Yeah, because okay, when they put sausages on the pizza when you go there, they be humongous. And I was like, I don't want this. I don't want to be chowing down on big giant sausages on the pizza because some people like that. I don't want to eat the big giant pieces of sausages that be on the pizza. So get it the other way. They the way they do their ground turkey, it don't be dry or nothing. It be juicy. The pizza be make it juicy. Yeah, baby. Okay, that's how it be. It be juicy. I don't know what they put in it. I don't know if they cook it with chicken grease. I don't know. I don't know what they doing back there behind door number 2. Look, I don't know what they. I don't like pepperoni. You don't like pepperoni? We don't get pepperoni on it. We just had the ground turkey, and the cheese, the sauce, and they special sauce. And like I said, I don't know what they put on it behind door number 2. I don't be back there, but we know that garlic butter crust be on and popping. You can't. Plus, you can't see them. You can't see in the back while where they cooking it. When you go there, you can't see in the back. It's not one of those places. It's an actual restaurant. It's not a fast food restaurant. It's an actual restaurant that you can go, that you go and sit down and eat. Now you could walk up and you could order your pizza and wait on it or whatever, and go in when they. You can go. You can sit in your car if you want to, because it's a sit down restaurant. Because sometimes we'll pick the pizza up and we don't stay in there. Yeah. Yeah, but they coming back over here, I think in a couple of days. I forgot what date. I think the graduation is on the 22nd, so they'll be back. I mean, not the 22nd, the 29th, or it's on the 30th. Oh, it's on Friday. I'm a text and see. Because I don't be keeping up. Because they only get so many tickets. So that's the reason I'm not going, because they only get like 3 tickets or something like that. So her sister is going and her mom and dad. So that's the 3 tickets. So I'll be like, well, hey, I better get a ticket to 12th grade graduation. They better not be giving out no 3 tickets then either. These Chicago people be going buck wild. They'll get, if they didn't put a limit on the tickets, right? Oh, okay, Bubbles. I'm waiting on this plane to hurry up and take off so I can do some sketches. Okay, so if the what I was gonna say, uh, forgot what I was saying. Oh, if the 12th grade graduation only have 2 tickets, I guess I see her after graduation and we can all go out to eat or something. I won't be able to go to the graduation because that's what I was gonna say. These Chicago people be screaming when the kids walk across the stage really super loud, just super ghetto. And it don't even matter if you stay in a nice neighborhood. Cause my daughter stay in the burbs. She stay in the suburbs of Chicago. She don't stay in the hood, and then it don't even matter. It don't matter if you stay in a nice neighborhood. They is still cutting up at the graduation. Whole family standing up shouting as loud as they can. Be like, if y'all don't sit down. Now I know people do it everywhere, but these people they tired of these people. It's like they won't never shut up, even though they want them to shut up. They will not shut up. They just keep on screaming. I told my daughter, I said, you know why they narrowed it down to a couple of tickets per family? Because of people. Because of people, okay? These people out here don't know how to act. Little Shay Shay walk across the stage. Here they go. Get it, Shay Shay. Be like, girl, stop. Sit down. Y'all be doing too much. And then they only say the person government name. They'll call the person by the nickname. Like at school, her name is not Shay Shay. Okay. At school, she used her real government name. Up here calling her Shay Shay at the graduation. Embarrassing, right? Embarrassing. So I told her I understand because they ain't about to have it. All right, back to this. See if we can put some more color on it because it is not right yet. Not completely right. Okay. All right. Yeah, but I really would love to go to the graduation, but yeah, it ain't gonna be possible because they be like, 3 tickets. They be like, can I get one more? Can I get one more? No, sorry. Y'all can go out to eat together. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Mm. Do any of y'all go to the boat? I used to go to the boat with my friend um from a long time ago because I told y'all I ain't got no friends in real life right now. So I used to have friends, but I don't have no friends right now. The older you get, you gonna be having no friends. Friends, how many of us had them? Song from the old days. Stop lying, to paper. We ain't got no friends nowadays, and y'all was young when y'all made that song. Oh, another thing, y'all. I think I got thrown off from the friend talking about my friend talking about what I was saying she was giving, the giving, right? The giving. Yeah, it's a good song, ain't it? Mary, you gonna call it the drink page in Africa? The drink page? Oh, I don't know. I'ma see, girl. I'ma see. You want me to color that one? I'll color that one next. I don't mean next, like that's the next thing I'm gonna color, but I'll see. Do I got a permanent light green? Yeah, I do, cause I gotta fix my uh other little thing. So the picture is starting to come to life, and this little circle house that I made is coming to life now because I fixed it. Yeah. Okay. Scared to draw this. There you go. Do it look like a snowflake? All right, back to the story. I keep on getting off the story. I don't know why I keep getting off the story about the just because I started doing other stuff, my little artsy stuff. But um so she was talking about the giving. Okay, back to the giving. I'm staying on topic now this time. I'm staying on topic, y'all. Don't worry, I'm staying on topic. So she was saying that, like, do I guess she was saying enough giving. I was like, well, you can give in a lot of different ways. So I said, it's not one way of giving. I know I said this already. It's not one way of giving. So she was like, I told her I can tell you, like I know you help your kids out. That's a giving that you're gonna not. It ain't even a give. It sometimes it ain't a giving because some people ain't gonna help their kids out. Okay, but I said you do a lot of helping your kids out. You are a intricate part of their lives. I mean, you just all up in there. You all up in the lives. So you all up in their lives. You help your brother out. You help. I said you help a lot of people out. They don't have to be strangers all the time that you do something for. And I said, and plus, it don't even have to be giving people, like I said, money. It don't have to be nothing like that. You can you can help people out with clothes. If you donate clothes, you can help people out with you know, helping out in food drives, just things like that, anything like that. And so I told her that um I said, I'm gonna tell you something. And I said, and don't say that's not a form of giving because giving comes in all types of ways. And it all depends on you, the person. And sometimes you have to humble yourself at doing some things that you don't want to do. And you might be like, I don't want to do that. So I was like, when one day I was, me and my husband and went to the restaurant to get some food. So we went to Patillo's. Do y'all have a Patillo's? So anyway, I went to Patillo's and, when we was leaving, it'd be like a lot of traffic to get out the parking lot too. So the Portillo's is in the parking lot with the Home Depot, the Target. What else is in that parking lot? A grocery store, Home Depot. Those are things in this parking lot. So anyway, so there always is like somebody out there, like a homeless person, homeless couple, homeless somebody, and they out there. So when the light was red, our car was stopped right by the homeless people. Of course, they get up and they walk to your car. So I gave the person a $20 bill. So my husband was like, "How much did you just give them?" I said, "A $20 bill." I said, "You ain't supposed to be looking anyway." I said, "I just gave it to him. That's when I pulled out my purse and I gave it to him." So I was just looking and I was like, you don't know if these people need some pampers for this baby. First of all, they out there in the blazing sun. And I was like, they got this baby out here in the blazing sun with a thin receiving blanket over his head. I'm like, they need to be somewhere. I said they might that might help on them getting a room for the night to go, rent a hotel room to go inside for tonight and not be outside. If that was the case for these people. And then I told her, I said, I'm gonna give you another type of thing that I said it ain't as much as it have to do with money. It don't have nothing to do with like she was thinking I think money in a way. I said sometimes it ain't got nothing to do with money. I said, for instance, when me and my husband go to Walmart, right? And I be like, every time, if you go to self checkout, at the end of your transaction, they want you to rate Walmart. So it's like 1 through 5 stars. So I always push the 5 stars and get my receipt and push on that. But if my husband is paying, he'll push the second star, or he'll push the 3 stars. I said, why do you push 2 and 3 stars? And he said, why do you push 5? I said, because it's not hurting nobody to push 5. So just push 5. Girl, when I told him that, and so I was reaching my hand to push the 5, he was like, boom, and pushed a number 3 or a 2. I said, why do you do that? Why do you do that? Stop doing that. I said, that's dumb. I said, these employees up in here are not the people that own Walmart. They're not. They don't own Walmart. Wouldn't you just do, you know, just press the 5 and keep it moving. Um, so she was like, "You right, Mary." So she told me about, because she worked at a grocery store. She said when I saw the employee, she said one day a lady came in and she didn't have enough money to pay for her food. So she said that she heard the commotion going on in the front because they had called the police on the lady to get the lady out the store. So then she said I ran to the front and I was like, "What is going on with this lady?" And I said, "Yeah, what was going on with the lady?" Then she was like, "The lady didn't have enough money to pay for her food." And I said, "Oh, okay." So then she was like, "Yeah." So she said, I reached in my pocket and she said I had washed my clothes and everything and I didn't even know I had no money in my pocket. She said when I reached in my pocket, I felt $15 in my pocket. So I got it out. And at this point in time, the police had took the lady outside of the store and they were talking to her. So she said, I asked the police, "Do you mind if I give this lady this money?" And they let her give the lady the money. She said the lady didn't want to take it. And she had to tell the lady, "It's okay, you could take it." So then she gave it to the lady so that she could take it. I ain't asked her, did they let the lady back in the store or whatever. I didn't, but I was like, and then she had to go to another store, because they um, put her out the store because she didn't have enough money. And then my friend went on to say, now she said, there be people up in the store coming in, they be ordering deli meat, and they be putting a whole bunch of stuff in their cart, and they just run up at the store and be stealing the stuff on a daily basis. She said, but do they chase them? No, they do not chase them. She said they don't chase these people down or nothing, but they gonna call the police and have the police come and get this lady because she didn't have enough money to get her no food. I don't know what was going on at the register. I don't know if she was talking to them a certain type of way. I ain't asking. Talking about the lady that was in the store. I said, because I know they ain't just put her out. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. So I was like, see, you did a good deed right there. You did a good deed. You gave her that money out of the goodness of your heart. You wasn't expecting nothing from it. I say giving and not expecting anything from it is good. Okay, two down, two down. This one, that one. I'm gonna make sure all of that is dried up. Make sure that is dry, cause this is like that's acrylic paint, so it's gonna be a little wet. All right, now I'm going down to this next one. Next one. I got. I don't want to use these on here. Not really. Do I got any of these out over here? Get them off my desk. These are to be used on something that can handle it. All right, got those from over there. Somebody on YouTube just maybe they looked at one of my other videos. They said a message just came through from somebody. They left a comment on something. I don't know who that is. New person. All right. So anywho, why do I have this? I had this headband on, y'all. This headband, it's cute, ain't it? Got little butterflies on it. I forgot. I just saw it laying across my markers on my desk. I'm like, Mary, you got too much stuff on your desk. I had that on today. Thank you, Lori. Thank you very much. Two down, two down, two down, two down. That's why I was like, I don't want to make, I don't want to, make it seem like, oh, my whole book gonna be landscaped up. Look, how I get this little cross on my knuckle right here with the marker? How did they get on there? Jesus in the building, y'all. Look at that. Okay, no, I just, I ain't even see that get on me. Let me pick it off. Let me rub off. Rub off. I got paint all over me. How does paint? You be using these markers, and then next thing you know, you be like, yeah. Right. Okay. So 2, 3, 4. I got 4. 2 of y'all didn't see me create. 2 of y'all saw me color. Well, y'all didn't see me draw none of it, but part of this. All right. So. What I got? I got this. Is which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Wow. Okay. All right. Gotta get this coloring right. Y'all know I haven't posted nothing on Instagram in a while. I just was like, I haven't posted anything on Instagram. And uh I mean, no, not for uh no specific reason. I just was like, I ain't even been. When I first started getting back on Instagram, I got on there because everybody was like, my YouTube friends was on there. But then I just don't be doing it like that. I don't do it. I just don't. It's like I said, it ain't for no specific reason that I don't. I be trying. I be wanting to. And then I just be like, nah. But I'm gonna go on there, Amy, to look for your message. Um, whenever you gonna do it. Okay. And can I put you in here with this? I mix these markers all up. Even though I try to keep them like in the same category, they never stay. They never stay. Hard as I try. Yeah. I like at first, a long time ago, I used to live on Instagram. Uh, and then I made me a new um not Instagram, but TikTok page. And then I didn't make a. I had three Instagram accounts. One is my regular one, and the other one is for hair, and one is for the business account I had, which I'm not selling that no more, but I still got it. And let me see, what else? And that's about it. You can't do too much of anything else out here in the world, besides YouTube and it. And I don't know. I like YouTube. I like making these little videos, so uh, YouTube is cool. That's why I be on YouTube more than anything. Okay, I will. Is it on my other phone? Did I? I was deleting so many apps off my other phone. Let me see if it's still on my other phone. Yeah, it's still on my other phone. Cause I was deleting a whole bunch of stuff off my other phone. Okay, Amy, I see the message on my other phone. Okay, thank you, Amy. So I did not delete Instagram off my other phone. All right, that package look big. I was like, what's in it? Can't wait to get it. You know how you be like, oh, can't wait to get it. That's me over here. Hmm. Oh, okay. Everything on the way. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have packages. It's gonna be like Christmas, okay? Let me see what color that is. Mm, let me see. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can't wait until I see all those colors that you got. Bubbles. So you say you're not gonna open until your birthday. Okay, let me I check the time. But we still up. We still up. I ain't even sleepy. Tonight I ain't sleepy because I got me some good sleep yesterday though. But I ain't get up real early today. I got up early, but not super duper early. And I definitely didn't go outside early. Oh, I took one of my house plants outside because my house plant was not doing good inside for some reason. So I said maybe it needs some regular daylight from the outside, really not just from the window, because it's by a window in the house. But it wasn't doing good. I was like, I don't know why it's not doing good, but baby, you better go outside, okay? So I took my money tree outside and repot. I took it out of the pot because it was in a good, not good. Why I say good? It was in a big ceramic a mosaic pot. I said ceramic, but it was in a mosaic pot. So I took it. It's heavy. The mosaic pot is heavy. So I didn't. I wasn't trying to carry that outside. So I repotted the money tree into a smaller pot that I can handle and put it outside on the back porch. So I was like, "We're gonna put you right here by the door in case I need to do an emergency. Bring you back in, okay? So if it's gonna be an emergency, bring you back in. I won't have to go all the way down off the porch and go get you and bring you back in and all this stuff. So that's where it's at. I was like, that's what we're gonna do over here. We're gonna see if you like the outside for the summer. Because I was like, if I don't get you back right, I'm gonna have to buy another one. And I had that one for years. Years on top of years on top of years on top of years on top of years. So I had it for a very long time. To tell you the truth, I don't want a lot of house plants. I don't want a lot of house plants. I don't want to take care of a gang of plants inside and a gang of plants outside. I know in the wintertime I won't be outside gardening or nothing, but I'm just satisfied with one or two house plants. That's it. I don't want a gang of house plants. Too much work. Well, when you open your package bubbles, you're gonna remember too. You're gonna be like, oh, this what I had got. And you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's what I got. Oh, okay. That's how I be sometimes. I be like, oh, okay, that's what I got. I didn't remember at first, but that's what I got. Okay, y'all. Somebody is still looking at all. I don't know what. I don't know. Okay, I know who she is now, but she is looking at all of my videos. Okay, so oh, is you too dark? I don't know if you're gonna be too dark. Kind of up against this, so we ain't gonna use you. I don't like this one. Let me see. Too light, too light. You cry too light. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use this one. Let me do it again. I'm gonna use this one. Chunky in, chunky in. All right, chunky in. What kind do you have alcohol markers, Lori and Amy? And Bubbles, you too. I won't be seeing you using them if you do got them. Okay, you do have some. What brand you got? Because my daughter told me about these a long time ago when I first started back buying coloring books. These Cali art markers, because she had bought some, because she was coloring in her coloring books with them. Yeah, I don't think she bought. She only bought markers. She don't buy coloring pencils. So that's what she had. She had markers, so she didn't ever buy coloring pencils. Oh, Lori has a lot of them. Okay, she have a lot of 'em. Oh, she do. Oh, okay. Where she at anyway? Just step away. All right, I'm trying to. Okay, these dried up. Oh, there she go. Oh, she said she got an old set of caviar, 7, 8 years old. Artex and Artezas, they are all old. All of them old now. These caviars are old too, girl. I don't remember what year I got these, but they old too. And that's why one end of them is dried out. I guess I probably was using that end a whole lot, and um, I need to get some more. I want some more alcohol ones too, because the alcohol payoff is good too, and it all depends. This not a coloring book, so and then your coloring books have to be one sided. So this is not going through bad onto this paper right here, but you can see the color on the opposite page, so it definitely have to be a one sided. And can y'all see that? Because I'm like, can they see that I'm up here holding it up like this? But it's not going through that bad. Let me move it over. Okay, y'all can see it now, I think. But tomorrow or tonight, I might draw something. It all depends on I finish. I'm trying to finish, y'all. It's I like this. I like how everything is different. That's why I was like, every section got to be different. All right, so hmm, what's next? Okay, I wanted to draw some lines. Okay, you can see it. For a minute, Lori, I thought you had left. I was like, where she at? Where is she? Where is she? All right, so I knew I wanted to make that window like that. That's why I just went on ahead and colored it in red. Oh, thank you. Yep, I was trying to see, and I want to do this one like that too. When I color the window parts all the way in, I know that I'm going to do something else on them. And I'll trace back around the black line a little bit with this pen. I knew Mike walks in around one. Let's see. All right. I like these little colorful little drawings I made. These two are the most colorful. That one is really colorful. And then this one. Then these are more toned down. Those two. But these, they all of them nice and different. Different in their own way. I ain't got no water. I keep on saying I'm gonna make my lemon water for my cup. I make lemon water when I'm downstairs in my kitchen on the first floor downstairs. But when I come up here, this cup, okay, the cup need to come off my desk. First of all, this cup need to go in the kitchen. That's the only way the lemon water gonna get in here. If it stay up here, I ain't running upstairs and be like, oh, let me go get my cup. I don't do that. So that's why it remains an empty decoration cup. Oh, okay. Yeah, he took attention. He took your attention. Every now and then my husband will come in here, but when he sleep at this time, he ain't coming in here. Nope, he ain't coming in. So that's that. Okay. Oh, let me make a little window right here. I didn't make. No, that's cool. That's cool right there. That's cool right there. Now let me see what else I could do on the picture. I gotta fix this. The windows back. Let me see how half a black line on this side will look on there. Yep, that look nice. Not all the way around it. Just half. Okay. That look nice, half and then that up. And um trying to see what else I can do to this. Okay, he just getting home from work. Okay, he just getting home from work. Girl, when my husband go to work, he leave out at 3:30 in the morning. So in about 3 more hours and a half, he'll be getting up to go to work. That's why he be like, I'm out of here. I'm going to sleep. Peace. Like, yeah. All right, did that. Look like this. Both of these houses need a texture on them. I might just leave them smooth. I might just leave them smooth and not texture nothing. Okay, let me see what else. What else, y'all? What else, y'all? Move on to the next one. I ain't do the moon. The moon need a color. Let's give it a muted color. A let's see if this works. We'll just do that for now. All right, I got so many markers out on this. So this is what I like to do. I like to just put them all back in, so my desk won't be looking so crowded with markers, and pull them out again for the next one, because that makes it better. Now I'm gonna have to look on the desk, looking at all the stuff on my desk, like, ooh, where does that go to? Where does that go to? Where does that go? Where does that go? If you do it like this, you ain't got to worry about all that. I'll be amazed at how much stuff I pull out to do one little coloring session from my just for one of these little boxes. Because I had put a bunch of these markers back in here the first time. And then it was all back out for one coloring session. Oh yeah. Okay, so he gonna barbecue burgers. Sounds good, girl. Them burgers on. Oh, oh, they're stuck. Why don't you go in? All right, got that in. All right, my marker case was it's like, I know I can go in here, but I ain't going in right now. Okay, if I feed it from under the bottom, then it likes to go in. Ooh, all of those are in. Now let me get these back in, get them out of the way, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to move forward with the next one. Because if everything is laid out on the table, that gets on my last nerve, y'all. Good night, Amy. You falling asleep? See you tomorrow, Amy. This is 2 hours. I really should get off. Is it open? Let me see what time it really is. 2 hours and 14 minutes, y'all. But good night, Amy. I'll see you early in the morning if you get up early in the morning. You know how Amy surprise you and be up early in the morning on the YouTube making a video? All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish this tonight. And these other two boxes will be the next to go round. All right, so let's see. I think I'm going to do this background first on this one. Because there ain't no trees or nothing on here. I'm like, I ain't got no tree or nothing. This is going to be a nighttime scene on this one. This marker is very juicy. This that old hoo-hoo marker that I barely use. This ain't the Kelly Art one. Uh, like you, it's too juicy. Bubbles, what you draw today at night? While you at work, what did you draw tonight? Did you work on miso again? Okay, I'm glad I did the background first on this. So it'll be done, and all I gotta do is color houses and pop some stars in the sky. Probably more than likely, that's what I'm about to do. Pop some stars in the sky. Okay, just some small sketches of Bo. Okay. I knew he was the main character tonight for you. The main character. Yeah, I know you be making so many different sceneries for them. And I love it. Okay. Going for the home stretch with some stars in the sky. Lori, do you have coloring plans already? Like when you before you go live on Friday, do you be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and you do it, and you let it go into the atmosphere? You already have planned out what you're gonna color. Cause I don't be I I I make my plan up as I go. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't be having no plan. If I know I'm gonna make a video, I just go to the drawer. If I got a whip, if it's not already out, I just get a book. If I feel like coloring the whip already be out. It don't be in the drawer. Majority of the time. The whip has shown up in the drawer a couple of times, and I be like, I don't know how it got in there, but it be in there. And be like, how does Whip get up in here? I do not know how you got up in here. Okay. You do a page at a time. This marker right here is dry. Okay. Takes me a while. I color slow. I only love for about an hour and 15 minutes. Oh, okay. Uh, so do you time yourself? Because you said an hour and 15. I was like, so you time yourself so you could just color that amount of time? Just asking. One of them. Inquiry minds, one of them. Okay, so that was really dark. Oh, okay. So you start at midnight and end when Mike get home. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Yes, Taylor put it. I kick out the girls when hubby get home. All right, let me give the doors a little color. Let's see what we got here. I can hear the plane flying through the sky over my house. It's just like, I'm just gonna fly over your head tonight. Oh, that's too dark. I'm trying to find me a nice light color for the windows. And these markers, okay? And they're making me sick. They're making me sick, making me sick, making me sick. Because everything you think is light is dark. You think it's light. Now my next set of markers better work right for me because the lid is not telling you the truth about these markers. The lid ain't telling you no kind of truth about them. You thinking that you got a light cup, you picking up something light, but it's not. It's not light at all. So my next set of markers better tell the truth. This look like they'll do it. All right, we're going for the home stretch. Let's do the. Right, we just make that look more like a little dot. Some could be bigger than the other ones. Put this top on here. Will this top stay? Yeah, it stays. Okay, those are done. And let's see what else. This greenhouse needs something. Cause it's just standing over here so green. What time is it? Okay. It's 12. Um, Thank you, Bubbles. What can I do to this? I don't know what to do to this. I don't know what to do to this one. Let me make these like the white frames around the window. Okay, so that's that there. The building parts themselves, I'm gonna leave those just like that. All right, so I think that's all I'm gonna do to these. So that's our difference. Okay, so you are an hour. Uh, it's 1:30. 1:30 there, and it's 12:30. Well, it's 12:35 here now, so it should be 1:35 where you at. And so now, when you say you going live at 12, it's gonna be 11 o'clock for me, right? Because I'm an hour behind you. All right, so I think this is it. This the only one that didn't have any plants in it or trees or plants. This had trees and plants. This had plants, bushes. This had a couple of plants. This one didn't have no plants, which is cool, you know. every single one does not have to be, oh, this one gotta have some plants because this one got plants. That one gotta have some plants because that one gotta have plants. So I did the first two drawings, no type of housing, buildings, or anything like that. And the third one had a couple of little tall buildings, and the fourth one had some like space houses, I guess. I said space houses. And then this one had this is not modern, that's not modern houses. These ain't really modern houses either. I just was doing stuff, just creating stuff off the top of my head. Like I'm gonna draw this like this, that like that, this like this, that like that, this like this. That's how I like to create my stuff, and that's how I come up with creating my own stuff. Just go inside of my mind and think of some stuff and be like, I'm gonna do this like this. So then that's how I get it cracking over here. Because if I didn't do that, it would not get cracking over here. Now I don't know if I should switch it up, like when I come back at late at night, do a coloring book, flip flop, coloring books, coloring book, drawing. I don't know. I just do whatever floats in my mind to do it. So it's not. Thank you, Lori. Yep, I don't be like, oh, I'm gonna do this like that. I'm gonna draw or I'm gonna color, because I might get on and finish doing this tomorrow. I might get on and just say I'm gonna color in the coloring book, because I might color in the coloring book in the daytime, and then if I color in the book in the daytime, then I'm not gonna color in the book at nighttime, because I'll be like too redundant, too much of the same thing going on. I'm not gonna do that. I need to create something later on. Yeah, so that's the drawing for tonight. I'm glad that y'all stuck with me to the end. Put in some work on these tonight. And I like them. I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I did this. Because my washi tape, for one thing, my washi tape got used. Yeah. My washi tape got used. This book got used. Oh, and Bubbles, by the way, that book that you said you were just gonna use as a swatch book. So this is what I decided to do to the book: make little tiny drawings in it. Because I was like, I ain't got that much to swatch. So it's this little Can Center book, the mixed media book, that I decided to do this in. So that way I can be using this book, and it could be the start of my sketchbook, to fill this sketchbook up book. That's what I originally bought it for anyway, to do some sketches in it anyway. And then now I'm going to just continue to do all my little drawings, because I like that I did this with this washi tape around it. Now, moving forward, I put the washi tape on here. All of them are not the same size, even though I thought I was measuring it. It's not the same size. So I'm gonna do the bottom. I'm gonna tape it at the bottom first, and then the top second. And what it is this is tape. This is laid down at the edge over here, but this on this side needs to be back this way a little bit. Okay. And I don't know how these got off track. This box looks smaller than this box, but this box looks a little bigger than this box. I don't even know. I said, I don't even know. And I tried to measure it good. I even had my ruler out to help me out, but it's still okay nevertheless. It's just art. That's all I'm going to say. It's just art. So I'm going to say good night to y'all. Thank you again for sticking with me to the end. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. And Bubbles, I'll see you tomorrow. You doing any swatch videos tomorrow? You getting up early and do another video? Because do you know what time you're going to do it too? That's what I want to know because I always miss your live for some reason. I think I started doing housework or something. I'm always doing something. If I'm not making no video, I'm always doing something. So I be like, why do I come? Look, I'll be on YouTube, then I come back and look on YouTube. Bubbles then did a live video, and I'm like, how did I miss this again? How? When I sit here and I'm looking, and now she gone. She off. Okay. Okay, enough about that. I keep on staying on. Talk to y'all later tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Bye.